Hey friend, I'm Tawny. I'm a missions-minded girl with a passion for ending global poverty, abolishing human trafficking, and keeping mamas with their babies. I created the Kindred Movement so that other women who are passionate about world change can connect with artisan women and men around the world and help them support their families. We are kindred spirits with the artisans who are across the globe. They are women just like us who would like to provide for their families in a dignified way. They don't want charity, they want an opportunity. We can provide that for them by partnering together to buy and share their beautiful products, and by inviting other kindred spirits to join us and create a ripple effect, a movement for change. Keep following along to learn how you can use your buying power for good. We are kindred spirits, and now we are friends. Hello, friends. It's Tawny, your Trades of Hope partner here, and your host of the Kindred Movement Show. So I am here today to share about Guatemala and all things backpacks, actually. So we have some fun deals that are going on when it comes to backpacks, and I also wanted to show off some of our amazing pieces from Guatemala because, as I've mentioned before, I'm doing an emphasis on Guatemala this month in August because we have lots of fun things going on pertaining to Guatemala this month. One of them being that literally next week, I'm going to Guatemala on a trip with our artisan partners to visit them, to visit our coffee plantation, and more. So stay tuned for that and be sure to follow me on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, and I will be sharing all the details that I can either during the trip, I'm sure, but also after. So stay tuned and keep up with me there if you want to see things going on in real time as best as I can. And probably next month I'll be doing a whole episode on it, like vlogging it, if not two. So we'll see, depending on all the fun things that we get up to. I'm definitely going to be filming, so you'll be able to see that. So I want to jump right in, and because it's back to school season, for me in the state of Florida, literally the 11th was the first day back to school for our kids here. But I am a teacher. I teach English as a second language to adults. And because I'm at an adult school and I teach at night, we're going back a couple days later. So on August 15th or 16th, I believe, will be our first day back to school. So because it's back to school time, I wanted to focus on backpacks. So I'm going to start off by sharing with you my screen a really fun bundle that we have going on that I don't actually have these pieces, but I want to show you. So you can see in the shop from Guatemala section, at least at this time in July, this bundle is live. I'm really hoping it'll still be live by the time you see this. But we are doing a fun bundle. I talked about the Mayan toe last time, and it's now higher in price since it's August. Watch that last episode if you want to understand why. But right here, the Peacock Backpack Gift Set. So you can get these pieces at a discount. So for $199, you get this amazing high quality backpack that is the McKenna backpack, and it is made in India. But then the keychain that's on it, the peacock, is made in Guatemala. So that's why I wanted to emphasize this. So it pairs the McKenna backpack and the peacock handbag charm to create a complete fair trade look, and it helps create jobs for women in India and Guatemala. So that is a leather backpack, the McKenna, and it's eco-friendly materials and traditional artisanal craftsmanship to create a stunning backpack with on-trend azo-free blue leather and 100% cotton lining that features a beautiful block printed peacock design on the inside. So I'll show you that in a sec. And then the peacock handbag charm is using traditional Guatemalan beading techniques and eco-friendly materials. Artisans handcraft this elegant peacock handbag charm with stunning blue glass beads and then stuff it with eco-friendly upcycled plastic bags. So I love that. And you can kind of see the size. I see a lot of people carrying backpacks like around this size, especially living in Florida and going to theme parks and things. People really love that size, and I love that it has the two pockets. And then you can see on the inside that beautiful peacock pattern. So cool, right? It's 100% cotton, and then they put that beautiful pattern inside. So you can see how these two really coordinate and go together. And then you can see the straps are adjustable. And it's just like a very high quality, like it's definitely of the same quality of a lot of those designer bags that I see walking around. And then this beautiful peacock handbag charm, and they go perfectly on there. And then here's our artisan partner that's working on making that backpack. So I'll read her story. I don't know if I've read it before. Her name is Pooja, and she says, "My father passed away quite a while ago, so it's my mother, my brother, and me. My work gives us regular and steady income. It gives us a sense of job security, and that's what Trades of Hope has provided, a sense of job security. Without worrying, I'm able to support my family and, most importantly, pay for my brother's education. One of the most important things I've learned as a person is to stand for myself and work with dignity. Definitely getting a good wage is one of the perks of being part of this artisan community, but the most important thing is the friendly and clean working environment. All the artisans are treated equally and with utmost respect. I dream of becoming a master artisan." And that's great because in India, in that area of India, a lot of places in India and around the world, they don't have safe and clean and dignified working conditions where they're treated well. So you will be able to grab this set, and it's also helping out in Guatemala. I actually wanted to correct myself. The last time I shared about handbag charms, like it was about our little bee charm last time, which actually I still have one of them. I said that it was our group of girls that are aging out of orphanages that are making those pieces, but it's actually not the ones beading. That is our fingerprint and like pure silver pieces. So sorry for misspeaking there. So since we're talking about the peacock handbag charm, I wanted to pull it up on the screen here for you. So it is $27.95 on its own, but you can get it in that bundle with the McKenna backpack and save some money on it. So I wanted to just share a little bit more about it. So again, it uses those eco-friendly materials and then upcycled plastic bags, and it is designed to coordinate with a lot of our other pieces, like the forget-me-not bracelet, McKenna backpack, of course, our tapestry hoops. That might be what I'm wearing. And it has an easy close metal clasp with antique brass finish, and it makes this charm a fun and quick addition to any purse or keychain. And then every piece is providing safe jobs with fair wages for women in extreme areas of poverty in Guatemala. So just wanted to show, here are some photos of our girlies working on the peacock specifically right there. And like this group is actually two sisters, Dolores and Dolores, are in this photo. I think that's kind of fun. So you can see here in the Meet the Artisan, I'll read this story with you. So Dolores and Dolores' story of hope. Dolores and Dolores are giggly, determined, and incredibly loving cousins. Oh, they're cousins. Sorry, I thought they were sisters. Who both became widows at a very young age. Living in a small lakeside village in Guatemala where gender discrimination, poverty, and lack of job opportunities make it extremely difficult for women to earn enough income to become financially independent, they decided to join forces to raise their daughters together and give them better lives. Their love for beading and embroidery has become a source of sustainable income and security for their families. Every purchase of their beaded handbag charms, like this peacock handbag charm, helps them feed their children and provide them with safe housing and education. But the best part of their jobs as artisans is being able to work together from home and have more time to spend with their daughters. So I really love that. And as you might not know, in other countries, especially third world countries, there aren't really programs that are government or anything for widows. So this is a good thing that they're able to do. And they were able to kind of rise above this huge adversity in their life of becoming widows at a young age. And they're able to raise their daughters, their children, and afford that and not have to be giving them up or anything. There's also they would be at risk for trafficking. They could be offered a fake job type of a situation like you may have learned about before. But this way they have a dignified income of their own accord and they're able to provide for themselves as young women. So I love that. And there are some other handbag charms. We have one currently. I'm not sure if we'll have another one by this point, but if there's anyone in your life that loves giraffes, here's one of their really fun giraffe handbag charms. And this one is $10 cheaper. As you can see, it uses like significantly less beads than the peacock one. So it is $17.95. And this is just such a cute thing. I used to have the zebra on my bag, and I still do actually, but I'm not really carrying my rabbia bag as much anymore. But here you can see them working on those giraffes. Actually, this is a photo. And then there's another one with their daughters. Looks like they've got a bunch of daughters. And then they're wearing that beautiful upcycled, or not upcycled. This is the actual fabric, the wapil fabric, the Guatemalan traditional Mayan fabric that they upcycle into many of our beautiful pieces, which my next episode will actually be featuring a bunch of pieces made with Wapil, and I have some in this episode. You will see in a moment. So I just love them. They're so fun. And then you can see the same story of Dolores and the impact of your purchase. So you can go grab that giraffe handbag charm. So I'm going to show you our next piece, which is another backpack. I believe that's what I'm going to show you next. Yes. Okay. This is kind of the big one. And I actually had this came out during Black Friday last year. We call it Bright Friday. And I got an early kind of peek at this because I went to our home office and purchased one before they were released. But I unfortunately was not able to show it at Black Friday. So I don't think I've ever featured this bag. So, but it's such a big, beautiful piece. You will love it. So this is our Wapil backpack. So this is made from leather and then that upcycled Wapil fabric, that traditional Mayan fabric. And this was a design that I got. If you love this design specifically, please reach out to me, drop me a comment or send me an email or a message because I can ship this to you. Because when you purchase from my site, you're going to get a different design than this. They are very varied, I would say. I'll show you on the website a lot of the different designs. So if you really love these like roses, these flower designs, you will not get a bag that looks exactly like this. So if you love this one is exclusive, one of a kind. All of the bags are, but let me know because if I still have this, I will send it your way. So so this has lots of space and you can see on the back, there's a zipper pocket, a big zipper pocket. So lots of extra space on the back and then adjustable straps. And it's like this genuine leather that smells good. And this braided strap here on the top so you can carry it. And then it has a magnetic closure, as you can see. And then it kind of has like this, I guess, kind of drawstring type of thing going on looped through here so you can secure your bag like closed tighter if you would like. And then I have it stuffed with some paper in here. So I guess right now, here's some ASMR for you. Let me pull some of this out. Whew. As you can see, there is a lot of space in there and there is a pocket on this side. So there's an internal zipper pocket. And then the artisan card is here in the bottom. I have Clara's card in there. She's another one of the artisans from the group that makes these bags. But this is like a cotton lined bag. And it's very deep. Like there is so much space in here. I would say like if you have a bigger size laptop, it will struggle to fit in here. It will definitely struggle to close. But like if you're someone that's traveling with like, a 13-inch laptop, this would easily fit a 13-inch. And then of course like an iPad or a tablet or like a Surface laptop or something totally would fit. But like I have a 15-inch pretty big laptop and I think it would fit in here, but I wouldn't be able to like flap the flap closed. So, but like this would be able to hold like a binder. So actually I have one right here. Let me try. Or like, here's a folder, fits in there perfectly. And I will grab a binder. Like here's kind of a slimmer line binder, but something that you might be using like for school. But you can see it fits right in there and there is still lots of space to work with. So this is a pricier backpack if you're like back to school shopping for your kiddos, but I would definitely let a teenager carry this, and absolutely like a college student or something. This bag is perfect. It does have a lot of size. It doesn't have any outside pockets, which might bother some. Like it doesn't have any like, water bottle pocket slots and stuff, but there's that space on the back that you could like put your pencils and stuff, like quick things. And it really does, like even with the folder and that binder in there, I definitely could fit like a couple textbooks and I could still fit a small laptop. So definitely a great bag. Totally could be used for school, but it could also be used as an everyday bag. Some people just prefer to carry a backpack. I'll be honest. When we had our Wayfair backpack years ago from Guatemala, I carried that a lot, especially with traveling. When I'm traveling, I love having a backpack. It's great. So let me put these down here. Now you'll know why there's stuff sitting in the background, but this is our Repeal backpack. So definitely, I love the high quality of this leather, and it's just such a great bag. So I'm going to pull it up on my screen and show you more details about the bag and some more variations. So here you can see the Repeal backpack, and this was the one that they featured when it came out. Someone else got this beautiful bag with these parrots on it and these beautiful colors, but it just kind of shows you the variety that you might get. So the Repeal backpack, it's $189.95. I have heard word that this bag might be increasing in price this fall. So when you're watching this video right now, I really hope that it's still this price and that you'll be able to grab it for this. But if you want it at this price, I would grab it sooner rather than later, because I think that costs of materials have gone up and costs of shipping have gone up, like getting it from Guatemala to the US. So we are having to possibly adjust this price to get it closer to 200. So if you want to save some coin on this beautiful bag, definitely go ahead and do that. And you can also always grab it as a hostess of an event with me. You could get it for 50% off this price, or you could earn it for absolutely free, depending on how good your event does. So keep that in mind when you see these higher price point pieces, that there are ways that you can earn it for yourself for a lot lower of a price, which half off, 190. I'm trying to do math. I think that would be like around $100. Yeah, it would be around 100, which is actually a really good price for this high quality of a bag. Like, even I'm going to Guatemala and I'm going to be able to see like how much it costs to just buy a bag directly from Guatemala. And I actually think it'll be close to that price. Like, I don't think I'm going to be saving much more by being in country. So the fact that you got to get this bag for $100, you like shipped here to the States already for you and all of that, definitely a great buy. And you'll have a 90-day warranty on the bag. If you have any problems with it, you'll be able to return it or exchange it. Or even if you hate your design, you can let me know and I can work on getting it exchanged for you to make sure you get a design that you love, because I want you to love your design. So don't be afraid about that. It is kind of fun. It's like trading cards to like see what you're going to get, I guess. It's kind of part of the magic and fun. So this says, while supplies last, which we actually had placed a reorder for this because they sold so well, but artisans in Guatemala handcraft this eco-friendly artisanal design from brown genuine leather and colorful upcycled Mayan Wapil blouses that are no longer being worn. Wapil blouses have traditionally been worn by women in Guatemala to signify which village they call home. Each ethically made backpack is one of a kind, as the top front flap features Wapil colors, patterns, and motifs that are unique to each woman's village. Lined with 100% cotton, this Wapil backpack with an interior zip pocket is ideally sized to carry everyday essentials with feminine style. Keep your essentials secure with the drawstring and magnetic flap closure. Adjustable straps allow you to customize your backpack to your personal size and comfort. Every purchase provides safe jobs with fair wages for women in areas of extreme poverty in Guatemala. Took me a little bit to spit that out. So here's some more variations of colors that you might receive. I did receive one early that I shipped to another partner that looked a lot like this bottom corner one. You'll see me. I'm featured on the website. You'll see it in a second. But like, look at those beautiful, like bright colors that come with that one. And like here is in size comparison. That is the bag. I love that one so much. I love the colors. And how it looks with her. And then here I am on the website. As you can see, the one I got is very similar to the one that they're featuring as well. But here I am. This was last year. I received the bag in November, and like early November, and found out it was coming out a couple weeks later. Had no idea. So really great. Like, I was able to grab that early, and then you can see just some more of those details of colors that you might get. And then so pretty, so pretty. And then you could have seen the inside when I showed it off. But then here's Clara, our artisan, one of our artisans who works on it. I'm going to feature her story a lot in the next episode, so I'm going to skip it for now. So sorry. And she's also one of the artisans that makes a bunch of our next pieces that I'm going to be showing as well. So the Wapil backpack, absolutely gorgeous. I hope that you love it. If that price is too steep for you, please reach out. I would love to do an event with you so you can get that Wapil backpack at a lower price. I'd love to help you do that. You can also join as a partner, and then you get even more perks you get some cash back on all of your own purchases as well. So that's another idea as well. So another backpack I want to feature. This backpack could work for school for littles, like little kindergartners, maybe preschoolers, things like that. And I actually think that they would love this backpack, as I've seen a lot of them love it already. So I have featured this backpack in episodes before, but I figured it's backpack season, so I'm gonna show this backpack off again. So this is the bunny backpack. It is a drawstring bag, and it's got little feet on it, a little tail, and then these cute little ears. And you can see the little ears are like floppy and definitely this is like just so quirky and cute. This bag is $26. I have it marked on there as that. And then on the inside, it's just red and it has the Trades of Hope logo. There's no little like internal pockets or anything. It's simply just a drawstring bag, but of really high quality. And then the artisan cards are always in our pieces. So this actually has a little bit of a sparkle in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but some of the designs here have some sparkles, and you can kind of see that in the outfits that the girls were wearing a little bit ago. Like this is the fabric on this one that they upcycle from like their skirts and dresses. So looks so cute. So this is great. Obviously, like, I mean, I know a lot of mamas that send their kids to preschool and kindergarten. They can really just manage a backpack like this because it's not like they have tons of heavy things that they're having to carry. They're mostly just needing to throw in, their lunch bag, maybe their water bottle, an extra pair of maybe clothes or something like that you can really just stick into a drawstring bag. So I think this could be great for that, or like even sending them to nursery at church or something, so they can carry their own little diaper bag type of a thing. So I love this bag, and I actually, fun fact, I actually have sold this the most to like teenage girls and like young girls that are like, this is a style, I guess. They had a little bit more of like, I don't know how to describe it, like an anime style, like a not punk, but a little bit like that style. And this actually looked amazing on them. Like, I was impressed with how good it looked. I was a little bit like taken aback when they bought it, but then they saw me the next month at the same event. So they just loved this bag, and I love that I was able to like give them that artisanal flair, and like it really did add to their look. Like, I loved the way it looked. So this is our cute bunny backpack. And then we also have a turtle backpack, which I've featured on here before as well. But at my last event, I sold it to that same group of girls. One of their friends wanted it, and I happen to have one. So I have not restocked that yet, but I'll show you on the screen. But it's the same type of concept. It's just not the drawstrings. It's actually like a zipper bag and like full on straps. So I'll show that right now. I'm gonna go show it on my screen. So right here's the bunny backpack. So it's $25.95. I marked it as 26 for my event, so I don't have to deal with pennies. But here it is. It's handcrafted in Guatemala from the upcycled Mayan Tipico fabric, they call it, and it's 100% cotton. It features a drawstring closure and a totally unique pattern and color. You can even see that this one is a little bit different than the one that I had. Oh, yeah, mine didn't have the like stripes across the ears, so you might get that. That would be fun. So send your kids to school with this adorable bunny backpack to help moms in Guatemala send their kids to school too. Every purchase supports women in areas of extreme poverty in Guatemala. Oh my goodness, it's just so cute. Like, look, here's some variations. I love that light bluer one that they got, and then they got the stripes going up and down. But then this one had a lot more color, and then here's some more. Like, you never know what you're gonna get, and, like, they're very neutral. They're not girly, they're not, like, really masculine, like boy-y. So either gender could wear them, and look at that. That's on a boy, and that looks so adorable, and it's like, I would say he's kindergarten, maybe 1st, maybe 2nd, and it fits on him perfectly, and he's able to take everything he needs. And then here's a little girly. She's carrying a different style. Hers has these big chunky stripes. So it really just shows the variation. And then she switched to another. She's literally swinging on the swing. So that would work too. You could send them off to like day camp and stuff like that with their bag. Send them to the park. And they'll have all their things that they need. Adorable. And then here it's our artisans working on these backpacks. If I have a different artisan story for these, I will share it, but it's usually Clara that comes with these. Look at that. They're working, and you can even see the clothing that they're wearing and how that is being upcycled. Like that right there looks like what gets featured on our backpacks and things like that, and on our smaller bags. So here it is. She's working on one. She's finished one up. They're so nice. And then here's another one. You can see all the materials in the background too, and working on sewing. And then she's making the little puffy tails out of thread. So adorable. So, oh, a new artisan. This, I've never read the story. Here we go. This is Michelle. This is exciting. So they're not showing me exactly which artisan is Michelle, but maybe she didn't want a specific picture attributed with her name. So let's go ahead and read this. So Michelle dreamed her entire life of becoming a teacher, a challenge for any young woman. But in Guatemala, where many young women in rural traditional villages still experience extreme gender discrimination, neglect, poverty, and domestic violence, this dream is out of reach for many women. Handcrafting these bunny backpacks makes it possible for Michelle to pay for the education she needs to pursue her dream of becoming a teacher. She earns enough income during her work week to provide for her needs, help her family, and devote her weekends to studying. So that's really lovely. And actually, we've been doing a Summer of Justice push where we educate about different causes that we're passionate about, and one of them is education. And it was actually this week we were featuring talking about education. So I love that, and I've literally never read that story before. So I'm going to be featuring that in a lot more places than just here. So I have the turtle backpack I also want to show you as we close up. So the turtle backpack, it's a little bit more, but it takes a little bit more materials, as you can see. So it's $29.95, so $30. This backpack is it's smaller than the bunny for sure, but it's a little bit like puffier, kind of has more width than depth. So this is made from that same material, and it benefits our same artisan group. But here I'm going to try to show you there's the little different patterns, and then you can see it takes a different type of strap, and those are adjustable. And then it has a little loop on the top to carry it. And I featured, when I talked about it before, that I have a little children's book that goes along with this. Reach out to me if you would like it. I'll actually grab it and show it off. So I'll just show this really quick, but there's this cute book called Shine by Victory Christian Academy. It is a children's book that was written by kids at one of my local Christian schools in my area. And I saw it in our fair trade store here in downtown Lakeland. And she was like, hey, you're a Trades of Hope partner, right? Like, you would love this book about your turtle backpack. And so it really was. They featured it about our beautiful turtle backpack. And it's the story of like the name of the turtle, and the kids animated it, or like, illustrated, and they wrote the story of Humberto, and it's a really cute, fun story. So if you are looking for something to go along with your turtle backpack, this would make a great gift, because then you could read it to your little ones, your grandkids, whoever you gift this backpack to, and so that they have a little story that goes along with their backpack, and that would make it super sweet. So that's just kind of a side note. But reach out to me if you want to get that. It's a little bit harder to find. It's not really easy to find on the internet. You'll have to reach out to me specifically if you want to grab that. But going back to our backpack, you can see it on this little boy. So you can kind of see the size. Like, that's definitely a preschooler, I would say, or maybe a kindergartner. But it's definitely a more petite backpack. Definitely not able to carry like big books in it or anything. Tons of things, but what they need to like head to nursery or go to preschool, stuff like that, I think it would fit. And then here it is, another kid with it. You can see the size of it there. So, and you can see the variation. It got a lot of different patches that time. Like this one kind of pulled a little more brighter and green, but then this one got a little bit more of that like design, the Appeal design fabric. So that is really fun. And then this one does feature Clara. So I will share her story in my next episode, I promise. So that is all that I wanted to share with you today. Let me know what you think of our beautiful pieces, our backpacks from Guatemala. I am super excited for my trip coming up. Cannot wait to go, and definitely stay tuned for more. And then stay tuned for my next episode where I'll be talking about Wapeel, all things Wapeel. a bunch of our repeal pieces. I have shared about Guatemala before, but I just love that I've chosen this focus for the month of August, and I hope that you enjoy it too. And stay tuned to learn lots more. And also for all of you heading back to school, have a great back to school time. I know it's crazy right now, but enjoy it. If you haven't bought a backpack yet, I have some ideas for you. And you can create more stories of hope like the ones I've shared in this episode by shopping with me. So you can head to the link on the screen and go ahead and shop. Make sure you shop the Solwyn TV shopping link if you happen to be watching this on Solwyn. But if you're not, you can shop any of my hostesses links. I might have a mystery hostess going on, or you can help out one of my hostesses. The Solwyn shopping link is mystery hostess, so you have a chance at winning those rewards every time you shop. So go ahead and do that. And then you can also create even more impact by hosting an event with me. So I am looking for women that are like-minded and have a passion for these artisans and want to advocate for them with me. So if you would like to do an advocate event, a private shopping experience, I would love to do that with you. I can do it with you online. Reach out to me about that. You can get more info on the link as well. And we can also do something in person. If you happen to be local to me, I would love to do that with you. If you happen to find me and I'm local here in Central Florida, willing to drive a little bit to come pop up with you and your friends and family and advocate for these beautiful artisans and their products. And then I'm also looking for women that would be interested in partnering with me. And this month only, as far as I know, this month we are featuring, you can grab a mosaic clutch for only $10 and also join as a partner with me. So I would love to do that with you. And again, let me know if you'd like invited to that exclusive event that is happening next Friday. So I believe it'd be Friday the 25th. Friday the 25th. Not sure the time yet, but there's an exclusive event, private event. I only have 10 spots open for invitations to invite you to. You can come travel to Guatemala with me live in real time and hear from our artisan partners, ask any questions you have about partnering, and I'm sure there'll be an extra bonus incentive going on if you join that night. So would love to have you come and be a part of that, and you can learn more about these artisans. You can advocate for them with me and be a voice for them and share their story. So thanks so much for tuning in, and